For this 15th edition, the Africa Eco Race has reintroduced the tradition of vehicles that used to do the great African rallies of the past and have given them their own race, the Africa Eco Race Classic. It's something I think will be very, very important in a few years' time, because when I talked about it with Jean-Louis and Anthony, I think that getting back on the old routes is what counts most. That's what's most important in any case when it comes down to history. The fabulous thing is that Lac Rose is where we finish. We're going to cross Morocco, we're going to Mauritania, where history was written with incredible tales. And frankly, I think that if there's any history in off-road, this is where it belongs. European champion, French national rally runner-up and winner of the Rallye des Pharaons, Yves Loubet has competed in dozens of rallies in the World Championship calendar. Yves loves competition, but he's also passionate about a certain era of rally racing. For example, the historic Morocco that we do is a place that works really well with an incredible rally, putting friends first, because historic rallying is all about a state of mind. It's really an atmosphere. I tried to resemble, or at least mimic, what the old guys used to do. It was so simple that it was good, it was easy, it was incredible. Wasn't too much of a headache. As far as the regulations were concerned, we always managed as long as the cars complied. We stayed within the rules as we should, but with a huge amount of freedom. The Africa Eco Race Classic, and what is more natural than to retrace the steps of Thierry Sabine in these classic cars? Listen, in relation to the rally that was called the Dakar at the time, what do the people who do historic off-road rallies dream about? It was the Dakar. It was going to Dakar. Today, when you talk about crossing Morocco, when you talk about Chinguetti, when you talk about Tatar, it immediately makes sense. It's like an historic rallying with traditional rally cars when you talk about the Turini, when you talk about Acoyul, when you talk about these legendary special stages. There's immediately a romantic, nostalgic feeling that kicks in. The old favourites are back on the trails that have made this event so legendary, finishing on the 14th of January as ever on the shores of Lac Rose, as it was in the past. I think they're going to enjoy the course. It's magnificent. We've tried to find the right balance because we don't really know yet whether it's too hard or too easy. We have to make sure that it's solid enough. But I think they're the ones who are going to spark our imagination. We're going to do everything we can to support them, but frankly, they're going to have a great trip.